Hey guys, the Original Gamer is here, and I'm bringing you my Geargia deck. I haven't done a profile for this in a long time, and if you see my last video of it, it was from a couple formats ago when these guys first came out, really. But you know that I'm an advocate of the Machina variant, but I am trying something new. I'm going completely, basically pure, as in where I'm not running either Karakuri or the Machina engine. I do have a tech card in here, but I still pretty much consider this pure build. I never really liked the Karakuri engine just because of how inconsistent everything was in it. But yeah, the tuners made it inconsistent in my opinion. But I always favored the Machina variant. But I'm just gonna go ahead with my deck profile, and yeah, I'll explain some things when I see them. Of course, you run your 3 Geargia armor. This is the card you're going for. This sets up all your plays. To search your deck to stay ahead of your opponent advantage. Gets your rank 4 engine going. 1900 defender, stops Thunder King attacks, and all that other good stuff. Even Yamato's. So, fantastic card. It's what you want to draw to. I'm running triple Geargia Arsenal. I used to just run 2 of this card in my Machina variant, but like I said, this is just pure, so I'm basically just running 3 of these, 3 armor, and 3 accelerator. I don't really have any draw power in this deck, per se, so 3 arsenal, just so I have pretty much 6 armors, so this helps me search. Also, it's a 1700 beater by itself. If you got another Geargia on the field, you can crash it with into Thunder King, because it becomes 1900 after that. Rank 4, great card in general. Just moving on. We got our 3 Geargia accelerators. This is your rank 4 enabler. You special summon this card from your hand as long as you got a Geargia on the field. And if it dies, you get to add Geargia besides accelerator back to the graveyard, or from your graveyard to your hand, so you can even get your armor back if it gets destroyed by crashing this into something or letting it die somehow. So great card. You run 3. Like I said, I'm not really running any other monsters besides the Geargia, so you definitely want 3 to keep the rank 4s going. Now I am running Geargia gear, of course, because it's fantastic. So I'm running the 3 MK2s. And of course my 1 Geargiano. This is all you need in my opinion, at least for right now. I know later there's going to be different Geargia cards. I've never tested them yet, but I am looking forward to it. This seems to be all you need. And here's the card that I'm running. Traptrix Murmillo. It is a level 4, obviously not machine, so you can't make Geargia X, but you can make any generic Exceed monster, which is all of them besides Geargia X, at least in my extra. So it's a 1600 attacker that can dodge bottomless trap holes, or any trap hole card for that matter. Also, you summon it and you get to search a trap hole card, namely bottomless trap hole, and set it along with her. And her being 1600, of course they need to summon at least a 1500 or more to get over it, and bottomless trap hole will take care of whatever they summon for them to get over this. And also, I run Call the Haunted, because, Geargias really like to call the Haunted card. So, if it gets MST'd, I can chain it, grab Murmillo, pop a spell and trap card, because that is her effect when she special summons from the graveyard. You can blow up a spell or trap. So, it's a great card. I was trying this over Thunder King, because Thunder King... I was running Thunder King originally, but I decided to go ahead and run Murmillo, because Thunder King locked me down just as bad as my opponents. My opponents got locked down by it, and it's really only good if you don't have armor yet, and as soon as you get armor it becomes just unusable basically. You don't want it on the field no more. Instead of going with just 1 Murmillo, I decided to find room for a second one. And I run 2 effect veilers because effects are still a huge thing in this game, and effect veiler is fantastic for that. I run triple MST because back row is still a huge deal, and there's lots of cards that can wreck this deck, such as Stygian Dirge and You got your even DNA surge. Well, not so much of that, but it would keep you from going into your Geargia X. Um, you got like I'm trying to think what else would ruin this deck real bad. Oh well, you know what I mean though. Like it just gets rid of all those side deck cards that would come in game 2 and 3, so you don't have to worry about it. I cannot try to explain it enough that you should not blind MST. Like that's gone. Like you save it for Fiendish Chain, so your effects go through. That's one of the cards I was forgetting. You get Tankies, Abyss Spheres, side deck cards that come in game 2 and 3. You never blind MST. I just don't understand people that blind MST all the time. One Book of Moon, because it combos with armor, and it can be offensive, defensive card, of course. Great card. And to wrap up my spells, I run 3 Upstart Goblins. I'm trying these out. 37 card deck lets me get armor as fast as possible. I was thinking about throwing in a card Ds, but this deck already suffers from like how long it takes to set up. I mean, even if you open armor and it's great, you still have to set it and wait till the next turn. And I didn't want anything else slowing the deck down, so I decided to use Upstart Goblins instead of card D, which I used to run in my Machina variant. And same kind of goes for Gear Frame. I know he searches out Machina Fortress, but I felt it was slowing down the deck a little bit, so I took it out also. I'm just going for the pure rank 4 powerhouse. Geargia Gear. This card is absolutely amazing. This wins so many games just by itself. There's an OTK around it. I just can't explain how good this card is. You want to be able to use it every time you draw it. It's just extremely awesome. I mean, this deck was good before this even came out, and this makes it even better. You absolutely need to run it in Geargias now. There's no question about it. 3 of, no matter what. You might get away with 2, I guess, but you know. Bottomless, Solemn Warning. I run Void Trap Hole for an extra Trap Hole target for, Murmillo, and I run Torrential Tribute. Those are the basics. Besides, Void Trap Hole, which is kind of a tech. Run the 3 Fiendish Chains on top of the 2 effect failures, stopping effects, stopping attacks, protecting your Geargia armor, and slowing your opponent down. Card is amazing. Got got double Mirror Force. Mass removal is amazing. I'm not running Dark Hole, so Mirror Force. I actually hear a lot of people not liking Mirror Force anymore for whatever reason. Like this used to be like a 2 of staple, and after the ban list, everyone's just like, "Oh, this card sucks." Blah blah blah. Smart people play around it. Thinking about trying Deep Prison over top of these, but the mass removal part just gets me every time over top of it. But I can see where. It can stop Dracosack, and it can stop Maze Stroke, and stop number 101. Just instantly get it off the field, whereas Mirror Force, you would just minus, and they'd keep their monster, and they just attach material and laugh at you. So, I guess it makes sense, kind of, but I don't know. Mass removal, I like it. Double Call the Haunted, because field presence is a big issue. You want to keep your field presence going. It sets off Murmillo's effect. You can bring back an armor, set it. Just bring back any 4 for an Exceed play. You can bring back any, rank 3 for a rank 3 play, or a level 3 for a rank 3 play. Although, usually you just use MK2 and MK2, just special summon them. And to wrap it up, I am testing out 7 Tools of the Bandit. This is in here to stop, of course, anything that would stop my monster's effects from going off. Fiendish Chain, Abyss Spheres, trap stuns mostly. That's like the biggest thing for this card, because they'll trap stun and OTK you or something, and if you have this set, you just say no, they're trap stun, and then they still have to get through your 3 or 4 back row on top of this. But also it stops Solemn Warning and all that other good stuff. It stops any trap card, and all you gotta do is pay 1,000. They activate Warning, they pay 2,000, you pay 1,000, and it stops it. You win. It's a great card. I was going to do a second Void Trap Hole just to make sure that I always had a target for Murmillo, but I cut it down to, just Trap Hole and 1 Void Trap Hole to try out 7 tools. Alright, now going on the extra deck. I got double Geargia X. I see a lot of people playing 3, and it sounds like a good idea. I might try that out, but so far 2 has just been fine. I just don't I don't find 3 necessary. I guess it can be in sometimes. Because I go through 2 super fast, and I guess it would be extremely nice to have that third one to go into. Because, you know, we don't have Avarice, and the only thing we have to recycle things with would be Emerald. So I'm running at 2 right now until I get a third one. I don't even have the reprint one. I just got my secrets that I, bought whenever they first came out. And I finally got my Exciton Knight. Yeah, he's here now. Crushing everybody. Of course, you need to run him in any rank 4 build. I got my 101s now, too. Oh, yeah. Alti First Eds. So gorgeous. And I also got enough sleeves to double sleeve. As you can see, I'm showing off my Princess Leia sleeves. These are badass. I do have character sleeves coming in so I can triple sleeve them, but as of right now, double sleeve, and it looks so sexy. I love my 101s. I'm so excited. I haven't got to use them in a tournament yet. I'm waiting for this Saturday to try it out. This is the deck I'll probably be taking. Abyss Dweller, Cowboy, staple rank 4s in my opinion. Mace Stroke, Black Ship of Corn. Black Ship of Corn will probably come out for another Geargia maybe. This card, I was testing today, all today, against a Mermail player for like 5 hours. We were just playing against each other. We didn't side or nothing, and this deck whooped on it. Like, I never had a problem against this Mermail deck, and we never sided. So, I mean, that might have changed the outcome a little bit, but I never even had remotely of a problem. He only beat me 1 time out of like 30 duels. Like, he was getting irritated. He just got his, he just got the Mermail cards finally, and he knows how to play them, and it just didn't work for him. This deck just shut it out. 1 Diamond Direwolf, spot removal, can be good, really good card. Digesto Emerald to recycle any of your XYZs, get your accelerators back in the deck to search them again with, armor. Send back your MK2 or Geargiano so you can do another Geargia gear play. Great card. And I run number 85 Crazy Box just in case skill drain decks. Card, like any skill drain Dark Rolls, you drop this, he's 3200, he's 200 attack higher than Grapha. And then you can swing into stuff, and you can easily make him because, Accelerator activates in the hand, so you have a Geargia on the field, and then special summon Accelerator from your hand, you instantly got to make this, and you use no effect, and he's just a 3200 beat stick after that. Great card. And that's it for my rank 4 engine. Going on to the rank 3s I play, 1 Ghost Trick Alucard. Card is arguably one of the best rank 3s in the game due to being able to spot removal things. He's 1800 beater. Outside of that, there's no synergy, but he is good at spot removal. 1 Mech-equipped Engineer. I chose this over top of Zen Mains or something like that because this protects other monsters other than itself. I mean, the destruction that Zen Mains gets is nice, but usually people find a way to get around that. I mean, they could do the same thing for this card, but I like it just better because it can protect everything. So you get like a Geargia X, and I'm not running the Machina guys, so I can't use Gear Frame to protect my Geargians anymore. So this guy does the job, I bet, but better in my opinion. And 1 Tempo, the Percussion Djinn. A lot of people have been wondering, like, oh well, this card hasn't been used in a long time. It's probably not good. I'm here to tell you, it's good. Mainly because I like to use them against 101. Okay, you can do his effect once per turn during either player's turn. So they drop 101. All right, they steal your monster. That sucks. I mean, they're gonna steal your monster. Next turn, you can drop MK2, special summon 1 from your graveyard or 1 from your hand or whatever. Summon 10 Tempo down, and detach a material to steal the material off 101. He is now 22. 101's at 21, and he has no materials, so you run him over. They take 100 damage. 101's gone. Problem solved. And if they drop another 101, he's still got another material. Detach a material during their turn, they can't steal your monster. So and he's a 2700 beater after that, and then 101 stands no chance whatsoever. Exciton Knight gets dropped. That's fine. He's got that 1 material left, and you can make this card. Detach his material. You become 22. He's 19. Run him over. Stops Ophion. stops Zen mains, stops other mech-equipped engineers, gets rid of the last material on Alucard. During the mirror match, you can get rid of a material from Geargia X. I mean, there's just there's just no shortage of what this card can do. It's really fantastic, actually, and it's been working out extraordinarily well. But that is it for the deck, guys. Not much else to say about it because this deck's been around for so long that everyone should know basically what it does. And if you haven't tried it yet, I suggest that you get the cards before. I know this deck is going to be a good contender next format. I mean, even if it doesn't consistently top, I definitely feel this will be a contender for Tier 1 decks. It'll be very high Tier 2 or Tier 1 this format coming, I feel like. Until, of course, Primal Origins come out and then artifacts just start dumping on everything. But this deck is extraordinarily good, and like I said, if you haven't tried it, I suggest trying it. And definitely picking up the cards before, if there's a price spike, even if you just want to turn a profit. But thank you guys for watching. This is my Geargia. I might actually come back with a tournament diary, because like I said, I'm probably going to be playing this at locals. So I might come back and talk about how I did in the matches. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not going to... Probably shouldn't have brought it up because I might not do it, but I may do it. But thank you guys for watching. This is Original Gamer signing out.